Hey, what's up YouTube? How's it going? So we're on a 9-win streak on Gamebattles today, and I thought I'd make this video on my classes. And my brother's classes are probably better than mine, just saying. So I'll ask him if he wants to make a video on class setups, but here's mine in the meantime. So, if you don't know what Gamebattles are, aka GBs, check out the links down in the description for more information. But here's a short description on Gamebattles, aka GBs, where they're basically team slash. You can do 1v1s if you really want to, or you can do 2s. So 2v2s. So 2 on your team, 2 on the other team. Pretty simple. But the cool thing is you get ranked. These are no ordinary public match that you'd play online. So it's really fun. It's very competitive. If you want to just play some chill GBs, we usually just play variant for chill, and then if we want to go hardcore, we go with 1-and-done search and destroys. So yeah, we just have fun with it as a team, and we love it. So I really recommend you check it out and have fun with that. And let me know your rank down in the comment section and how long you've been playing GBs for, like what game you started in. Alright, so let's get this going. Alright, so I'm getting a new series started pretty soon here called Shoutout Saturday, and every Saturday I will post a link to somebody's channel who's come to the last Shoutout Saturday video, and whoever gets picked randomly, of course random, because you can't just go cherry picking. That would be very, very bad and disrespectful to the people who actually wanted to get shouted out. And whoever gets picked, I will shout out, throw it up on my next video, and also the next video you can comment and have another chance. I'm not sure how many people I will shout out. It depends on how many people comment, and also how many subscribers and everything and all that stuff I have in the future. I could do 1 at first and 3 and all, so on and so forth. So let's get on to this here. Let me switch my screen here. Okay, so first class is we got a VMP with quick draw, grip, and stock. Now the grip, or the quick draw, excuse me, as it says, helps aim down sights faster. So basically, if you're hitting L1 or L2, depending on what you're playing, if you swapped your buttons, I swapped mine because it helps me aim down sight faster and do things faster. I believe they're trigger stops. I don't know if they help or not. I'm not into that kind of stuff, so I don't know too much about it. But anyways, so I use L1 and R1 to shoot and aim, because it's just faster to click the button and it's faster reaction time. But I would recommend that, switching those if you're. And also, I was from PlayStation 3, so it's faster. It's a easier transition, I should say. Anyways, getting going here. So quick draw. And then grip is next with reduced recoil while aiming down sights. So grip helps you, of course, reduce recoil, and also helps you aim for farther distances. So if you've got an enemy way out there in the distance, you don't want to use an AR, but you still want to use an SMG. Maybe you want to throw on long barrel or something here. And with grip quick draw, that's also a good class right there, by the way. But I prefer to use stock here. I don't really go for the range. I go for the stability and the just overall recoil reduction and everything like that. But here's my perks here. So we got afterburner. Thrusters have a faster recharge rate, pretty much as it says. I mean, you can switch it out with flak jacket, but we'll get to that. That's for more of a objective game mode. These classes are for search and destroy here. And then we got fast hands. Aim faster after sprinting. Now that is a big one, because that's pretty much the only reason I have fast hands on. As you can see, I don't have another weapon on. I don't have any equipment on here. So yeah, that's the only reason I have that on. And I sprint a lot. I run a lot. I slide a lot. I jump a lot. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure nobody just walks in this game. If you walk, you die. Pretty dead simple. Blast suppressor, pretty common. It's common sense. I mean, dead silence and blast suppressor are common sense pretty much in search and destroy. If you're, I mean, I guess you could use like, I don't know, awareness if you really want to instead of dead silence or something. Maybe switch those two out, because I mean, blast suppressor is kind of like, let's be honest, it's really necessary. It really is, because you don't want to have this little ping on the enemy's minimap and they're like, oh, he's over there, bang bang bang, you're dead. So you don't want that to happen. No. So here we got another VMP class here. This is for objective game modes. Now you can see here I switched up stock for fast mags. Fast mags is a great attachment for objective game modes, excuse me, for mainly because it helps you reload faster. And the reason being, you can use extended mags. I just wouldn't recommend it, because I mean, not that I wouldn't recommend it, it's really your personal preference, but my personal preference is fast mags. And the reason being is because, well, it helps you reload faster. And if you're in an intense gunfight, you just want to hide behind something real quick and reload real fast instead of just going, oh, put the mag back in. You know, you just want to go boom boom, you know, just like reload that thing instantaneously, like, you know, something like that. Alright, and then you got flak jacket, of course. You know, you got somebody's throwing nades or something like that. And if you're playing CWO variant and you get let's say grenades are banned and Semtex is banned and all that stuff, then you can take off flak jacket. You can just switch that out with like afterburn. Afterburn is probably the best one, unless you want like overclock. This is a good one. Overclock or afterburner is probably a good one, unless you're playing like an enemy that gets a bunch of streaks on you. Then I throw on blind eye. But other than that, we got fast hands again, and then we got tac mask. I call it tac mask, not tactical mask. It's just shorter. I actually call it flak and tac, just for kicks and giggles. It's easier to say. Anyways, so tactical mask, right? You got tactical mask, reduce the effects of flashbangs, concussions, and shock charges. It's pretty dead simple. You do not want to be flashed and like concussed or whatever in a closed environment with an enemy. If you are, you're dead, pretty much all the time. In a game battle, at least. I mean, if you're on a public match, I mean, you're like jumping around and like hopping or something like that, and sometimes you might get the kill. But in a game battle, almost 100% of the time, 99.999% of the time, you will die. And then you got blast suppressor again. I just love using blast suppressor, as you'll see. I'll just mainly switch out dead silence, because you don't need dead silence. I mean, unless the enemy's like just sweaty tryhard and he's like listening to you know, everybody move and stuff like that. Unless it's Ghost, like in Ghost you could hear everything. I just played Ghost earlier, and I it's so funny, because you can hear people from practically across the map, and you can turn on people all day long. And this game is not like that. Anyways, moving on. The Weevil, or the Weevil, whatever you want to call it. We got quick draw again, fast mags, and instead of stock or any long barrel or anything like that, we got rapid fire. Now, if the enemy bans rapid fire, I would not recommend using this gun unless you're really good with it. Mainly because I just think it's amazing with rapid fire. If you can control this gun at longer distances, this gun is great. Yeah. And then we got the same perks here, blast suppressor, tac mask, and fast hands, and flak jacket. So that again is rapid fire, quick draw, and fast mags. Oh, snap. Don't want to do that on the Weevil, or the Weevil. And then for an SND class, we have quick draw, extended mags, and rapid fire. Now, rapid fire is, like I said, an essential on the Weevil. You can use it without it. It's personal preference, after all, in this game. If you can't use a gun in this game and just can't use it for the life of yourself, then don't use it. Just don't use it, no matter what anybody says. If somebody says, "Oh, this is the best gun in the game," and you can't use it, don't use it. If you want to practice with it in a private match or on a public match, but you're not in a GB, then do it. But if you want to like use it in a GB even when you're not good with it, I mean, I can understand if everybody banned like every AR or something like that and you're not good with SMGs, but just don't use it. It's just a bad idea. Your team will hate you for it. I mean, unless they're the nicest team on earth. But I got Afterburner again, and then I got the Blast Suppressor, Fast Hands, and Dead Silence. Extended mags, so more ammo instead of fast mags. The reason being is because you're going to be more stealthy in Search and Destroy rather than trying to rush around and reload more. So I have more ammo to kill most team members rather than reload more. So, I mean, this is personal preference. You could switch it up for fast mags or long barrel or laser sight, whatever, grip. It's up to you. Quick draw and rapid fire again. So we got the Wivel. Damn. Wow. The VMP. We have the VMP with the SVG 100. Okay. Now, this is the Wivel and this is the Wivel. Just kidding. This is the VMP and SVG 100. Again, this is the quick draw, grip, and stock class right here. And then we have the SVG 100 with no attachments. Okay. We have overkill, because you have to actually manually put on overkill, because if I take this off here and take this off, you can't just click here and put it on. You have to actually put on overkill. So we'll do that again here, and my attachments for that are none, and same as the last class's quick draw, grip, and stock. And then we have flak jacket, fast hands, and blast suppressor. Now this is a class for S&D. So that's it for these classes, and if you would like me to do more or would like my brother to do some, just hit us up in the comment section and we'll let you know by putting up a video. So thanks for watching and peace out.